You are one pathetic loser.
What is going on, YouTube? It has been a long time. I'd say it's probably almost been about 2 months. I have just not had time. I'm in the wedding business. My busiest season is September, October, November, and there's just not enough time in the day to shoot a YouTube video, take a boat out on a lake. Plus I moved, so getting to the boat, getting it out on the water is not as easy as I'd like it to be. But I think any boat owner kind of has these same problems. You have a boat, you pay for a boat, but you barely get to use the boat. And then when you do, you're so nervous something's gonna break that you tend to just not want to go out by yourself. Plus shooting YouTube videos alone gets a little boring. And fishing in the Midwest or the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area is not good, ever. So to go out and shoot an 8-hour video, if I get 2 fish, I feel like I've had a good day. Maybe I'm just a crappy fisherman, which very likely could be the case. But sometimes it is pretty difficult to shoot all day and not catch anything and then not be able to produce a video. So hence today's title, the best fishing YouTube channels. And the reason I'm putting this out there is because I've seen so many over the last 3 years. I actually started doing this, you know, right after the Guggen boys all got their stuff started. And clearly they have a much better market, being 21, 22, in Rob's case, whatever the heck he is. They got a much better pool, and they figured out quick how to get a lot of views. Unfortunately, when you're making pond videos at 36, you just don't get the same kind of appreciation as the young guys do. So with that said, let's get into today's video. Again, the 5 best YouTube fishing channels out there. I'm breaking my analysis down to 3 categories. The first category, entertainment value. This encompasses humor, the storyline, how the video is flowing, and so on. Next is fishing skills and techniques. So I broke that down with kayak, baits, conditions, boat, pond fishing, all of the things that you can actually learn something from. And lastly, video quality. You can tell a great story, you can have a GoPro on, but the video quality is what makes the story. We all spend entirely too much money on camera equipment and sound equipment, things to try to make our videos look awesome. Drones. But that is how we are going to break down the top 5 fishing videos. Milliken Fishing, number 5. One of the main reasons I picked Milliken Fishing is because he's old. No, I'm just kidding. I actually like the fact that the dude is a little bit older, but that's not why. He has actually taught me a lot about different techniques and some of the things he does on his side of town versus how I can compare it to mine. He started out in the tournament world and then realized what he wanted to do was become a YouTuber. And his videos are somewhat entertaining, and I can see a guy working his butt off, and I got to appreciate that. And again, I would think he would fall more into the categories of skills than entertainment value or video quality, because he does a lot of standing behind a GoPro. But yeah, 5, check out his channel, Milliken Fishing. Number 4 would be John B. Can't even believe I'm saying it, but in terms of a guy that can just flat out create a video that you want to actually watch, I would say most of my videos, believe it or not, are inspired by what he does in the editing side. John can tell a story, and he's got the voice, he's got the mindset. When he was young, I was watching him for his techniques and skills, but now I think I just watch him on pure entertainment value. You get to see a little fishing, or I guess, you know, his channel is revolving around fishing still, but he travels, he brings you through the travels, and can tell a great story. And I think it gives me that more entertainment value category. But I give him, he's my fourth favorite. Number 3, we have the Tactical Bassin guys. It's Matt Allen and Tim Little. They, I believe, are from California, so a lot of their techniques are unique to what I use in the Midwest, but they flat out break down exactly what each bait does, how they're using it, how to fish waters. When I first got my boat, I used them quite a bit to understand how to break down water. That is a huge part of fishing, and I suggest you check them out. Number 2 is Lake Fork Guy. If you don't like Lake Fork Guy, then there's probably something wrong with you. Just seems like a very genuine guy on camera. He can tell a story. His channel is organized. It is kind of has techniques you can learn a lot from boat fishing. They do fish in Texas, so I'm not gonna give them too much credit because they're always catching huge bass, just stuff we just don't do in the Midwest. But he gives you a realistic perspective on what it takes to fish and how many hours you actually have to put into it. The guy works his butt off. I appreciate what he does on YouTube. I like his family life stuff, but mostly I like him because he kind of falls under 2 of the categories: entertainment value and fishing techniques. Check out his channel. Number 1, Scott Martin. Scott Martin is a professional fisherman, so not only do we get the entertainment value, we get the educational value, they also make great videos. Him and his cameraman Brandon do a fantastic job at putting on a well-rounded show on YouTube that you can not only learn from, you can enjoy watching, and also appreciate the video quality behind the story. These are probably my top channel of all time. I've been watching YouTube for about 3 solid years, and I can assure you, you will not go wrong with Scott Martin's channel. You can learn something if you're just getting into fishing or you've been fishing for 30 years. It is pure entertainment, and Scott seems like a genuine dude. I've had an opportunity to meet him at some shows. Seems like just a real down-to-earth guy that appreciates his fan base and understands the value of what a sponsor is. He's pretty loyal to his sponsors, and I think that that's pretty awesome. So my number 1 is Scott Martin. Just to recap: number 1, Scott Martin. Number 2, Lake Fork Guy. Number 3, Tactical Bassin. Number 4, John B. And number 5, Milliken Fishing. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and appreciate what a great fisherman is. I'll see you next time. Thanks, YouTube. Remember to share, subscribe, like, and we'll catch you next time. Remember that little puppy I had a few years ago? Well, yeah. If you just saw him kind of cross the screen, look at his big self now. Hey, Cash, come here. Say hi. Say hi. Oh, Cash, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, I'm about to get attacked. You're about to get attacked. Oh, man, you're so big.